Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys have been requesting that I film longer videos. This video is going to be a little bit longer, a little bit more casual. I thought I would show you what a typical morning looks like when you have a new baby, except spoiler alert, there really is no typical morning. Every day looks a little bit different, so I thought I would just film a day in my life. So if you guys do actually like the longer video, make sure to let me know and give it a thumbs up. Knowing my luck, you guys will probably be like, nope, we hated it, go back to the shorter videos. Give the video a thumbs up for little Kennedy. It's her very first morning routine. Can you say hello? Hi everyone. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos. So let's get into my morning routine with the newborn. We normally get Kennedy to sleep for the night around 11 o'clock. So if she's having a good night, we can sometimes get 5 to 6 hours out of her. So our morning will actually start around 4 in the morning when she wakes up and it's time for the first feeding and change cycle. Because Kennedy has reflux, our pediatrician has advised us to switch off a full breastfeed feeding with a full formula feeding. So that's why Cody gets up for this shift and he will feed her a bottle at this time. Her next stretch of sleep is usually a lot shorter. It's anywhere from 1.5 hours to 3 hours. So I will go into her nursery and I will feed and change her in there if Cody's at home so he can get a little bit more sleep, and then I will come back into our room with her once it's time for him to get up for the day. So if Cody is still home and I'm upstairs with Kennedy, he will usually bring me coffee. And guys, if you are watching this thinking to yourself, how can I make my wife happier? Bring her coffee in the morning. It really is the little things that matter to us. He's out. Oh my goodness, so sweet. She does sleep best on her daddy. So on the mornings when Cody has already left for school or work and Kennedy does sleep in a little bit later, like around 8 o'clock, I will change her in our nursery and then I will bring her back into my bedroom to feed her. On the mornings when Kennedy is being a handful and she's really fussy, there have been days when I'll look down and it's noon and I'm like, I haven't even had water yet. I haven't had breakfast, haven't had coffee. I'm basically a shell of a human being. I might actually die. I'm going into complete organ failure. That's why we came up with this solution. Welcome to my laundry room. Yeah, this house has 2 kitchens in it. And this is where we now have a mini fridge and a Keurig. So I can just walk in here, quick grab some coffee, grab a water, and get back to doing what I was doing. It's pretty tragic, but I'm doing what I gotta do. If I can get Kennedy to go down for her morning nap, which nowadays is about 50-50, she fights napping so hard. So if she actually does take her nap, this is the time where I can quick get ready, throw myself together, and then make the bed. The way I've been doing that and trying to look put together while not having time is to just throw on an all black outfit. These are my liquid leggings. These are the Spanx ones. I bought them from Nordstrom because they're Spanx. They really hold you in, and being postpartum, it really helps with the whole core strength situation. After I'm quick thrown on my all black uniform, then I come into my bathroom and I do my getting ready process. And honestly, my getting ready process is the quickest it's ever been in my entire life. I put on a little bit of foundation, and this is a powder foundation. This is from Bare Minerals, and I like this because my skin still shows through it. It's very quick. I feel like it just gives me a more even complexion, more even texture, and it looks a little bit more done, if you know what I'm saying. The one that I'm using is Bare Minerals Original in medium beige 12. Then I'll just swipe on a little bit of bronzer, my cheekbones and my jawline, top of my forehead, and then a little bit of highlighter. I'm just going through and brushing my eyebrows and my eyelashes. I do have lash extensions, which have been a lifesaver for me. I'm just filling in my brows. I used to have microblading a few years ago. I loved it, except it's definitely worn off now. It's something you need to maintain basically like every 6 months. For my hair, some days I will leave it just in a messy bun like this, and other days if I am going to be going out, I'll show you guys the fast bun I do that looks a little bit more fashion. It's a little bit more chic. I'm just gonna spray some dry shampoo in my hair, and I just pick up sections like this and spray it along the root and a little bit past the root. The kind that I'm using is the Garnier Fructis Style Pure Clean Dry Shampoo. I have loved their dry shampoo for years. I love the smell of it, and I also love that this is pretty much the only spray dry shampoo I've used that doesn't leave a wet residue. I'll just flip over. Now I'm just going to separate the front sections. I'm just going to throw my hair into a low ponytail, and then I'll just twist the hair and wrap it around itself. And then I'm bobby pinning the ends into place. Quick smooth that. Goes a lot faster when I'm not doing it on camera. And then I'll just pull it like this, really sleek off to the side. And I wrap it around the top of the bun and then under. Spraying everything down. The hairspray that I'm using is a L'Oreal Paris Elnet Satin. I'm using the extra strong hold and it really does keep everything in place, but it doesn't feel crunchy and like glue when I take my hair out. Afterwards, I will still be able to brush through my hair once I take this bun out. I also really like Elnet because it leaves a shine to your hair. A lot of other hairsprays will leave it with that kind of dull film and residue look. And since this is a more sleek kind of fashion bun, I wanted to have that slick look. So I really like that this adds a little bit of shine. Spraying this all over my hair to keep it looking sleek and keep everything in place. This is the finished look. That's the time I can go downstairs. I can have some breakfast. I can try to clean up a little bit. So after I get dressed and come downstairs, it's usually time for Kenny's second feeding. So I will change her and then I'll feed her. So Kenny's feeding and changing cycles look a little bit different because she has been diagnosed with reflux. So every time we feed her, we're supposed to be splitting up her feedings. After she feeds too, we're supposed to keep her upright for about 20 minutes before, if she falls asleep, before laying her down. So normally after feeding her, we'll just hang out like this and I'll rock her and she'll stay upright for about 20 or so minutes usually. And if she falls asleep on me, sometimes I just stay here and let her sleep on me because I feel too bad whipping her. And this has been a good morning where she hasn't spit up. We haven't had to change her a bunch of times, but there are some mornings where she's been through 3 outfits at this point. So that's the end of my morning routine. Usually by this point though, it's no longer the morning. We get a lot less done with you, don't we? If you guys like this style of video, make sure to let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment for Kenny's first morning routine. You did so good, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!